You serious?
Hello, hello, hello. What's happening? It's How to Kill an Hour. I'm Marcus Bronzy.
I'm Sean.
Hello.
What's going on, bro?
Let's go. I'm Sean. How's it going, Sean? You're right, mate?
I'm very well, very well. How you
Bro,
doing, bro?
I'm good, man. I think we need to clarify that this is the first proper episode of How to Kill an Hour we've done together. Yeah, the last few were pilots. We were working out the kinks.
Yep.
Working out the sounds. Working out what we were going to do. No actual working out in the gym sense of the word, but just working out what was going on. And I feel like we're in a good place now, ready to crack on. Another apology, Sean, as well. Is this what is this that we're? What's that? That is
sounds like a rustling of corn.
Snacks. So we may be snacking during this episode. I've furnished you with some snacks as well, haven't I? And some water as well. I'm good for you, bro. How you doing anyway, Sean, bro? By the way, you're looking so sharp today, you know. You're looking casual, but fly at the same time. Kicks
cash. Thanks, bro.
Kick game's on point. Very nice.
Appreciate it.
Very well fitted tracksuit bottoms. Very nice. Nice tie-dye sweater as well.
To be honest, I just went for full-on comfort. That's what I'm about these days.
Swag, innit? When you look at footwear, be honest, do you think about comfort as well? Is that like a thing you consider?
Bro, I'm not going to lie, I saw the advert for these sketches that you don't have to bend down to put them on, and I was already sold.
What?
Yeah. I'm like,
tell me more, bro. I'm serious. I'm invested.
I mean, their advert's a bit, it's not great, but it's they're like, oh, don't be one of these handsy people, in the sense of you can just literally, like, the way that they're shaped, you can literally just slide your foot into them and they're like fitting and that. No bending down required. Anything that means I got to do less movement, I'm totally on board with.
We just need the shoes that crawl over and climb onto your feet and legs, and you're like,
sold.
Take my money.
Absolutely sold.
Take my money. Now, look, I don't want to damage any future endorsements with potential sketches because I'm a comfort man.
But I'm thinking about buying them.
It's cool, right? It's cool, Sean. I don't know why they had. It's good bragging about your product. I don't know why they were mugging off people that have to use their hands to put on shoes, though. I feel that's a bit strong, isn't it?
It was a bit strong.
We're calling them handsy people, so they tried to make a word for it, even an abbreviated word, because we all know that's like the worst kind of slander out there is an abbreviated. Oh, look, he's a handsy. He's a handy one, innit? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. They're trying to cause like a thing.
Let me not misquote them. I think the term was handsy, but I could be wrong. But it was like, don't be one of these hand people.
Yeah.
So
hand people, yeah.
Yeah, these people.
Have you ever been described as handsy, Sean?
No. In the workplaess.
Sure there. He's a handsy one, him, you know. Yeah. He means well, though. He means well, but after a couple of drinks, a bit handsy. Do you know what I mean?
Can't caveat that.
Have you ever met a handsy person before? I've come across a handsy person.
I've met handsy people.
Have you been handsied?
Yeah, to the point where it's uncomfortable. Even if it's like, it's not like a personal thing. They just like that. They're just tactile people, but with everybody. And it makes me more comfortable when I realize that that's something that they do with everyone. Yeah. And then I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah. But it's still, there are times where like boundaries, isn't it?
Yeah, in this post-COVID world as well, I feel like boundaries, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Especially if you've got a bit of a cold. Like,
don't be like wiping your nose and then like rubbing me on the back or something.
Exactly.
That's not cool.
I feel like if there's a day and age where you can just be off work for having a regular cold, now is the time, innit? Because post-COVID, innit, you want to be like, I just want to make sure that it's nothing bad. If you got a cold, long gone are the days of people being congratulated for coming into the office. Like, oh, what?
Yeah, people will tell you that people are like, what are you doing here? You need to go. You need to leave, innit?
Get the fuck out and don't touch anything. Like, I don't want you to touch anything on the way out, literally. But anyway, yeah, you been good though, Sean? Been good?
All good, man.
Good. Yeah, man. I've been all right, Sean. Can I be honest with you though, bruv? I've noticed the night's closing in now, man. I've noticed summer. We're at the back end of summer. I feel like
it's the beginning. I mean, it doesn't look like it. I think we used all of our quota up in June, innit?
sun.
Sun in June, innit?
Yeah.
There's just a certain point, and it's like, oof, well, that's it, done for the year now.
Yeah. I've noticed it's getting dark, like 9 o'clock, 9:30 now. Making me sad.
Yeah. Oh man, don't. Can we
move on?
I'm going to pretend that. I'm going to pretend you didn't say that. It's the beginning of August. It should be like the height of the summer, innit?
All right, true say. All right, fair enough. Let's move on then. So, Sean, shall we? And obviously, like I said, we got our effects ready, bruv. Is it time for us to step into our section of the show where you furnish me with some funnies? I've got some funnies for you as well, bruv.
We do this.
They are bad. You've gone a bit longer form today, though.
Yeah.
Without further ado, Sean, what are we about to start?
Long form jokes of the week.
we say long form though, 2023 in it. So that's like what?
8 seconds max.
Exactly. All right, Sean.
Yeah.
When you're ready to roll, bro.
All right.
Why am I laughing already?
A guy said to God, God, is it true that to you 1 billion years is like a second? God said, yes. The guy said, God, is it true that to you $1 billion is like a penny? God said, yes. The guy said, God, can I have a penny? God said, sure. Just 1 second. Innit? Shagged.
Oh, that's sick. I like that.
This is a bit of a long one, you know? All right.
Hang on.
My daughter wanted the new iPhone for her birthday. I told her she would get one as long as she had good grades, does her chores, and follows the house rules. Otherwise, she'll get a cheaper phone. It's my way or the Huawei. Hey, there's a bit of background on this, yeah, because I used to get a lot of jip, yeah, from these guys here in it, because when I went traveling, what was it, 8 years ago or something like that.
Yo, that was time ago, bro.
Yeah, my phone got robbed at some point, and I needed to replace it, and I was on traveling funds at that point, so I decided, my funds decided that I couldn't afford an iPhone.
You went to the bank of pocket. You looked at your pocket and said, what can we do here, bro? Yeah.
And so I thought, I'm going to get on board with the, I was in Southeast Asia, so I went.
Whereabouts again?
Where was I when my phone got? I was in Thailand, I think.
Okay.
And no, I was in Malaysia when I ended up getting a phone, and I thought, well, I'm going to go for something from some local produce. You know what I'm saying?
Shop local, yeah?
Yeah. So
support the local market.
Just something, you know what I mean? Also, my fam's from Malaysia, you know.
Making it sound like you bought organic cabbage, but go on, carry on.
Yeah, so I bought a Huawei, and when I came back to the UK, all of you, man, who saw my phone just rinsed me.
Bro.
Every single time I saw you rinsed me.
We were like, what is this? And you were like, you know what it was, though? You were in, and you rightly so, the phone at the time that you had, in hindsight, it was packed full of tech, yeah? But we were not having a bar of it, bro. You were like, no, if you actually look close, yeah, it's actually, you know, like, you can zoom in.
Wait. A bit of background context on this as well, yeah. So we have Xbox versus PS, and we've got...
Oh, in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah. And then we've got iPhone versus Samsung in it. And then I just came with a completely left field device.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, nah.
Everyone ganged up on you like, bro. Yeah. Best you just stay out of this conversation.
The iPhone and Samsung crew was the first time that everyone got together, and yeah.
Yeah, man. Do you remember when there was the device from Samsung that blew up? And
yes.
And you know, obviously they sorted it all out. Shout out to Samsung. You made it right, people. The WhatsApp group, bro. Certain bros were thinking about leaving. Certain bros were scrambling around, you know.
I thought we were going to say certain bros were throwing shade, and I was like, "What do you mean certain bros, bro?"
Oh man, bro. Yeah, go on. Be honest. I remember we three were leaving. Actually, before you went away. Do you remember?
Yeah, I do.
I got you a gift. Be honest. Was it a shit gift? I got you an emergency phone. What happened to that? Remember, I got you.
Still got it, bro.
You still got it?
It was a Nokia.
Yeah,
I still got it.
Nice. Did you ever was it needed? It was like in case you lost your phone.
Do you know what it was? I had it when my phone got stolen. Mm-hmm. I needed to get a SIM, and then I was thinking, yo, I'm going to be using this for navigation, and you can't. Yeah, you can only navigate to like contacts.
Yeah, you could navigate to your text messages, and that's about it.
That's about it. But I still got it, like nice. Just in case, innit?
Just in case, the world ends.
Yeah. Actually, that wasn't the longer one. I was thinking that these two were together, but the next one is a longer one.
Okay,
but big up Huawei, even though. Well, I think it's that whole thing with the spying and all that nonsense. So
yeah, I did a gig with Huawei. They brought out a sick camera phone, and then they're not. Are they not for sale anymore? It's not. They just got.
I don't know.
There's all that spying stuff or whatever in it, and it just didn't work. Yeah,
but I'll tell you what though. When I was out there, and I was going to say this.
Yeah.
When I brought the Huawei back and I got all the jip for it.
Yeah.
What year or two later, suddenly Huawei were releasing phones over here, and everyone's getting on board with it.
Yeah. You set the trend,
and then suddenly everyone forgot about.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago when I brought one, they're like, nah.
It's a bit of a weird conversation to have. Like, look, man, look at you lot all getting Huawei phones now. Look, don't you remember I set trend with my mobile phone? I was like, bro, people stop setting trend with mobile phones. In like the early 2000s.
It wasn't even Huawei. You used to come out with some
Huawei.
You used to come out with some next ones, innit?
Bro, I've been in client meetings with people that work with Huawei and they're calling it Huawei. I'm like, bro, get the name right. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, whatever, innit? Huawei or whatever. In front of Huawei, bro. Like, it's mad.
Yo.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure that.
Now I'm saying it so many times, I don't have to say it. Huawei.
I mean, as far as I'm aware, it's Huawei.
It's Huawei. Okay. Huawei.
If anyone works for Huawei, let us know.
How do you say it? Huawei.
Huawei. Cool. Whip.
Huawei. Cool. All right, what's up next, bro?
All right. Tim decided to tie the knot with his long-term girlfriend. One evening after the honeymoon, he was organising his golfing equipment. His wife was standing nearby watching him. After a long period of silence, she finally speaks. Tim, I've been thinking, now that we're married, maybe it's time you quit golfing. You spend so much time on the course, you could probably get a good price for those clubs. Tim gets this horrified look on his face. She says, darling, what's wrong? For a minute there, you were beginning to sound like my ex-wife. Ex-wife? She screams, I didn't know you were married before. I wasn't. Oh, Tim.
Oh, big up man like Tim, you know. Man like Tim.
Oh, Tim. Oh, we got a theme going on here. Got a theme. All right. Husband and wife at custody court. The judge looks sternly at the ex-wife. Judge, why do you think you deserve custody of the child? Ex-wife, I brought him into this world, so why should I have custody of him? The judge says, that's a simple yet good reason. Then the judge looks towards the ex-husband. Judge says, why do you think you deserve custody of the child, sir? The ex-husband thought long and hard about his response. After a brief moment of silence, he replies, if I put money into a Pepsi machine and a Pepsi comes out, is it mine or is it the machine's? I'd like to know what the outcome of.
Yeah.
All right, this one tickled me.
All right, go on.
I'll tell you this one tickled. Britain's oldest woman turned 114 today. When asked the secret of her longevity, she attributed it to taking a walk at midnight every night. When quizzed on whether she was concerned about the increase in muggings in recent years, she said that she was not and would continue mugging people as long as her health holds out.
Yes, I like that one. I like that because I was hoping that's what came in it. I was like, yeah. We got grand.
All right, this is a bit of a dirtier one. A Mormon and an Irishman are on a plane. A Mormon was sitting next to an Irishman on a flight from London to the US. After the plane was airborne, drink orders were taken. The Irishman asked for a whiskey, which was promptly brought and placed before him. The flight attendant then asked the Mormon if he would like a drink. He replied in disgust, I would rather be savagely raped by a dozen whores than let liquor touch my lips. The Irishman then handed the drink back to the attendant and said, me too. I didn't know I had a choice. What do you reckon, bro? We got time for one more?
I reckon, you know what, Sean? You've been firing. You've been firing today. One more. Let me just enjoy my snacks on the side. Sorry.
Well, just not distracting at all, bro. Not distracting. All right. A woman has twins and gives them up for adoption.
Okay.
One of them goes to a family in Egypt and is named Amal.
Mm-hmm.
The other goes to a family in Spain. They name him Juan.
Mm-hmm.
Years later, Juan sends a picture of himself to his birth mother. Upon receiving the picture, she tells her husband that she wishes she also had a picture of Amal. He responds, they're twins. If you've seen Juan, you've seen Amal. To bring out that joke, bro.
You seen Juan? You seen Amal? Alright, that's it. Yes. I didn't give you any sound effects, sure, but boy, you...
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were enjoying them or not.
I was enjoying them very much, bro.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. Yeah, cool. No. Yeah, let's...
Enough. Yeah, man, that was sick, bro. That was good. I got a couple of quick fire ones for you, Sean. A couple of shorties. How many jokes did you do? You did a few, innit?
Say again?
You did a few, innit? How many was that? Like 6 or 7? Like a lot.
4 or 5.
All right, I got a couple for you then. Where do bad rainbows go?
Don't know.
Prism. It's a light sentence. It gives them time to reflect.
No, I really like that. Yeah, I thought you were freestyling there for a minute though. I thought,
Yeah, you liked it though, innit?
sick,
Yeah,
sick.
All right, cool. This is like a classic. This is a take on a classic one. Yeah?
Okay.
I got into a fight with 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. The odds were against me.
That's terrible.
It's poor, isn't it? It's poor. Right. I've also got something to. This is more of a visual thing for you as well, right? This is something that you're going to see, obviously, because that's what visual things are.
Thanks for clarifying that for me. Cheers, mate. Nice one.
If you look at the Chicago Bulls logo, yeah, and I want you, if you're listening, I want you to do this. Google the Chicago Bulls logo if you can, yeah. If you look at it upside down, it looks like I'm gonna do it. I've got to show this to you whilst I'm fine outside. It looks like a robot. People say it looks like a robot that is violating a crab, right? So I'm going to show you the image and make it big.
I can picture the.
I'll try to show it to you. Was it? Are you seeing the robot violating a crab?
Oh my!
Bro, it's doing a magnet. Poor crab, you know.
Yo, what?
And the robot's eyes look a bit menacing as well. Now you look at it.
The crab might be enjoying it. That is mad.
Yeah. I mean, the crab is all spread eagled. You get me? We don't know what's going on there. But yeah.
Boy. Oh, that's a good one.
A random one for you there, Sean. Also, should I give you one more?
Yeah, go on then.
Cool. Do you know the only reason your nose can't be 12 inches long?
No.
It's because it'll be a foot.
This is one off the top of my head.
Yeah, go on. What, for joke freestyling here, Sean?
Yeah.
Go on.
What do you call somebody with no body and no nose?
Nobody knows.
It was in the same realm. No, I didn't. I'm sure, but it was in the same realm, so it popped into my head.
I like that. Sorry, I should have spoiled that for you.
No.
I like it.
I was trying to spoil your rainbow one, but I couldn't come up with Prism.
All right, Sean. Well, right. So it's time for the next part of the show, aka Weird Headlines of the Week. So there's a story about Florida man who's been arrested for breaking into somebody's house.
There must be more to this.
But let me give you the whole story, Sean.
Okay.
Florida man breaks into house, takes a bath, sleeps, makes a coffee. Why would you do that for, bruv? If you break into someone's house, take a bath, sleep, and make a coffee.
This is like
It's called moving in.
Yeah, man. And this is like what's the story of the bears and the porridge? Brains just deserted me.
Goldilocks.
It's on that vibe. Maybe, but this is the thing, right? If you make your house so nice, so that when burglars come over, they go to ransack their place and they're like, wow, the light in here is amazing.
It's fantastic.
It's just so, this chair.
Sit down on the couch. Let me just take a load off my feet and look at this lighting. Oh my. Are these memory foam sofa pillows? I've never experienced those before.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh. And as they sit down, they look into the kitchen. No way, mate. If we're the robbers, imagine that. No way, mate. Look over there. They've got one of those taps that just gives you hot water.
Oh, the cookers.
The
cookers.
Should we have a
fresh beans? Scent wafting. Oh, I'm gonna have to make.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna have to do it, innit?
Yeah.
Be rude. It would be rude not to.
Do you know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah. The beans just, assaulting the senses. You think, I'm gonna have to go and.
Yeah, man. They got some fresh Colombian beans there as well.
And then what? Make yourself a coffee, roll into the bathroom, and then be like, yeah, let me see what I can, salvage from here.
It makes sense, Sean. After a coffee, we know what happens sometimes, innit? You know what I mean? So you've had a coffee.
Yeah, you might want to use the facilities, and then you think, look at this gold toilet.
Oh my,
heated seat.
You see the little bidet attachment. Yeah, you see it, and you're like,
It's got the water spray and the dryer.
Oh come on,
maybe a little tushy massage at the same time.
Yeah, it's called like the Tushy Master 3000 or something. You know what it's called? You see it, and you're like, yeah, man. It would be rude not to. Yeah. So you sit down, you finish your coffee. Yeah, do a bit of scrolling on your phone because that's what people do on the loo. Yeah. And then what's next? Like, you're like, fucking hell. Just been to the loo, had a sit down.
feeling a little bit.
Yeah, so it's been a long day. You've been robbing all day. You are a filthy. You're a filthy criminal.
Yeah.
You're filthy by nature. So you look at the bath.
Probably all the swag that you've been taking.
Oh, yeah.
Shoulders are probably like a little bit tense.
Have you noticed those swag bags? No support. They just throw them over their shoulder.
It's like the drawstring bags that we had back in school, isn't it?
The Nike ones.
Yeah.
Or it's a competition to put as little in your bag as possible at school. That was like no one spoke about that competition, but it was, didn't it?
It was a competition, but the competition it switched up the game because in year 7, I was only about 3 foot tall, but my bag was about 4 foot tall, and it had everything in it.
You look like you're doing Everest. We all did. We like we're doing Everest.
Yeah.
Bought all our books at school just in case because you didn't know how it worked, didn't it? You're like, what? Like, even though I haven't got maths today, I just thought I'd bring it in case. You know what I mean?
75-litre bag or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And then it came to let me take the covers off my books, so it was more flimsy. Yeah.
Let me just bring the bit of the book that I need for today.
Snapping pencils in half. Yeah, that's save a little bit of space on that.
You were messed up though if you only brought in like pages 1 to 50 and the teacher was like, today we're going to look at page 52. You'd be like, oh shit, I should have brought the rest of my book in. But so the robber has got this swag bag over their shoulder. No shoulder support.
He probably looks into the bath and they got one of those, the bath pillows, and he thinks, fucking hell, man, I got to try that out, innit?
He leans over, peeks over the little lip of the bath. You know what he sees? He sees jacuzzi jets, bro. He sees the jets.
It's too late at that point.
It's too late. Bruv, we don't even know what's happened. He's tripped over. He's in the bath. The candles are lit. His ambient music is playing.
I reckon there's like a pressure pad under the bath that like as soon as you like sit into it and you sink into it, that it's like a Quagmire bath, isn't it? You know what I mean? Candles come on, music comes on. Probably another coffee just appears from
a coffee.
Sure,
Go on. I'd be rude not to.
Yeah.
I'm relaxed, but I'm alert at the same time. So I'm alert enough to enjoy this, but I'm fully relaxed in a state of pure bliss. So you've done that, right? You're in the bath for like a casual 4 hours. You know, you come out, you're a prune. Probably blow dry your hair. However long your hair is, you blow drying your hair. You know why? Because that's luxurious. Yeah.
Yeah, they've probably got like one of them bougie Dyson hair dryers, and none of these. Do you know what I mean?
Put a robe on.
It's probably silk.
Oh, come on, gotta be silk, bruv.
Do you know what I mean?
And now you're walking around. You feel like you own the place because you got the initials of the person on your robe as well. The person whose house you're robbing.
And you might think, you know what? I might as well just assume their identity.
Why not? And they've not turned up. Clearly, they've got such a good life wherever they are. Let's have a go at it. Who knows? There's movies about stuff like that happening. It might happen in real life. Let's go for it. They chill out. And then it's bedtime, innit, bro? After a long day of nicking, you've had a couple coffees, but you relax from the bath, though. Yeah.
The last thing you want to do is to go out into the cold, innit?
Nah. Exactly. And you know, after the level of comfort you've experienced from the loo to the bath, you've got to see if the bed makes it a full house, innit? You've got to see.
It would be very surprising to me if you walked into the bedroom and it was just a frass, but like,
could you imagine
some dead mattress?
Yeah. Just like a mattress on the floor.
Yeah.
With like, I don't know, like
a sheet that's not even taut. You know what I mean? Like,
it's half on. One of the corners is popped off.
No.
Pillows with no covers. Ooh. An undescribable stain. Yeah. A crushed Coke can, like on the side. Yeah. It's not that though, is it?
It's not that.
It's not that.
It's a four-poster with like, there's probably levers that you could pull that will do some this, you know.
Yeah.
If it was the same as the rest of the house,
yeah,
you would expect so.
So they get into bed, and that's it. I guess
it's probably like a starry night.
Oh, come on, yeah.
Shooting stars. Oh.
Yeah, they put on a podcast like How to Kill an Hour, chill. You know what I mean? Fucking laugh, have a little giggle. Irish man. And then snoozes. So that's what happened. Basically,
wait. Was he still in the yard when the person returned back?
So, deputies responding to a house burglary call found that the suspects, later identified as Zachary. In fact, let me give you the whole story. A Florida man was recently arrested for breaking into a house and making himself at home in Escambia County Sheriff's Office, right? So in Escambia County, that's what the sheriff office said. Deputies were responding to a house burglary call that found the suspects, later identified as Zachary Seth Murdoch, right? So Zach.
It doesn't sound like he should be robbing. He's got quite a bougie name.
Yeah, man.
Double-barreled
Zachary Seth.
Seth Murdoch.
Hey, ZS. What's going on?
If you were meeting with Seth Murdoch, you're like, this guy's probably...
He's money, man, bro. He's a money man.
He's from money.
He's from money. Yeah. He is. This one isn't. He's 29. He smashed glass on the front door to enter the unoccupied vacation rental. It's a it's making sense, Sean. The vacation rental is nice, innit? You know it, innit? Then he used the bathtub, took a nap. We got it in the right order. He then used the bathtub, took a nap in the bedroom, and made himself a nice cup of coffee. Oh, we got that wrong. We put the coffee first, but fair enough, because I get it. Bathtub, nap, coffee to wake up. He had a nice cup of coffee in a mug, which he left on the back porch. Let's just say it was not the type of criminal to cover. He's not the type of criminal to try and cover his tracks, officials said on a Facebook post. It's the incorrect way to vacay, is what the police have said. He also left his bus ticket stub in the kitchen trash can. But at least he put his rubbish in the bin, though, innit?
You know, you got to give props. You know,
Yeah,
but this is probably he doesn't sound like a career criminal.
Nah,
it sounds like Seth Murdoch might have. Maybe he spunked the money that he came from, and then didn't have anything to fall back on, and he thought maybe he was just privileged and thought that's probably fine, isn't it?
Yeah, no one will care, innit?
I'll make sure I put my ticket stub in the bin.
Yeah.
But he didn't wash his coffee cup
do
up
the
though.
dishes. That's big disrespect, though, innit?
Do you reckon he left a bit of scum in the bath?
I reckon he left a scummy bath.
That's not cool.
I reckon he didn't even see if he needed to flush the loo properly, you know.
No, it's
I reckon
very bad.
Yeah. I reckon he's left a little surprise for the cleaner, and that's not the nice kind of surprise. Which would be like
but if the toilet is as bougie to be talking about, it's probably you don't need the toilet brush for that.
It's self-cleaning.
Yeah, it's one of
fair enough. I feel like he'd still ruin that.
Probably.
I'd feel like, do you know what I mean? I feel like he'd leave the seat up, and I reckon he'd leave a little drop of pee on the seat. That's what I think. A little drop of pee on it. That's what he'd do. And there'd be a little yellow stain. That's what I think he'd do. So yeah, so Zachary, that is probably the worst attempt at crime I've heard of in a very long time.
So they didn't say that he was still there when they arrived back.
The suspect is understood to have fled the scene when police swept the house for his traces, and of course, they found plenty of traces. Later that evening, law enforcement officers responded to a different home in the same area for another burglary. He went again.
Do you reckon But I'm just wondering, like, did he try and steal anything, or he was breaking into people's houses to use the amenities?
It sounds like they're calling it burglaries because but they've not told us anything's missing.
No, but I mean, he's stolen coffee beans.
But he's stolen some beans.
Stolen
water. Yeah. He's stolen that fresh, crisp feeling of fresh sheets.
Something you can't get back.
You can't get that back. It's like worth money. He's stolen the feeling that you get when you go into a nice bathroom. You know, people are really proud of their nice bathroom. Oh, so you can eat off that. You can eat off that. You're not going to eat off that now.
Nah.
You wouldn't anyway, but you can't say that anymore. It's a violation, isn't it?
It is.
It's a violation. Quick digression. There's a mate of mine who he's a presenter for CBBC. He's a very smartly dressed one. That's all I say. He's put a story out on Twitter. Oh, his name's he put it on Twitter. Ben Shepherd, I think it's Ben. Yeah. He said that one day he was at home. His doorbell rang again. Like someone was like ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. He opened the door and a guy said something about having bad bowels, barged past him and went straight into the loo. And used his loo, battered it and left. That is wild, isn't it?
Did his name begin with A?
That is wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Imagine that though. Like,
they no one
obviously
barging past me.
Yeah.
I mean,
but the way he did it.
I'm not allowing it.
Yeah. But he just went and found the loo. Like, just found a loo and used it. That's bonkers,
At least he didn't just like go into the bedroom and just lock the door and you're like, yo.
Yeah. go into the kitchen and pop his ass over the sink and run the tap. Anyway, sorry, right, back to it. So yeah, the victim told deputies that a man with a baseball cap and a dark coloured shirt and a pair of dark coloured trousers walked up to a sliding glass door and began to pull the handle. When asked what he was doing, the suspect said he was looking for Tony and left. The suspect was later identified as Zachary Seth Murdoch, and we don't know who Tony is. That's what the police said.
I love that they caught him and he had like a change of clothes in his bag.
Yeah. Or bought a little eye mask for his nap. Or his own beans.
Or maybe he was leaving like passive aggressive notes in other people's houses where they didn't have fresh beans.
Yeah. Do you think he left a little like...
Thanks for the coffee.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. By the way, run a little bit low on sugar, as in you don't have any.
Sweetener.
Yeah.
Sort it out.
Sweet enough already, mate. Yeah. But so that's it. That's one of our headlines. I got another thing for you, Sean, I think, before we get out of here.
It's very vague. Dubious.
It's a thing.
Okay.
I've got a thing. So we had a conversation about top 10 passwords. And I did I do a second part to that for you? I did, didn't I? I believe
Yes.
I did.
Yes.
So I did a second part to that. But I've also been in a really interesting part of the internet. And I've been finding some facts. And I don't know if these are like facts that I really want to bring to like a party, because I don't want to be that guy at the party. Like, did you know? Did you know tea has more caffeine
Buzz
in it?
Killington.
Yeah, Buzz Killington. You know what I mean? So I've got a list of things that are more likely to kill you than a shark.
All right. Oh yeah, I'm bored. On board. No pun intended for this. Let's do this.
He's on board. He's on board.
On surfboard.
So Sean, here are some things more likely to kill you.
Do I get to guess? Do I get to guess any of them? Not in order, but just
of course.
random guesses.
Yeah. Things more deadly than a shark attack.
And these are other creatures and just other like random objects and
Things.
Things. Okay. I feel as if I heard this previously, that hippos were you're more likely that a hippo is going to attack you than a shark. Am I talking nonsense? Does it make the list?
Are you standing by that? Is that going to be your one guess?
My one guess.
Crunching all over it. Sorry, bro.
Nah, hit me. Come on.
That's your one. I think stand with that one guess.
I'll stand by hippos.
Yeah. And listen, Sean, this is how you build a little bit of tension. We're going to find out if hippos is on the list. So, here we go. Things more likely to kill you than a shark attack. Vending machines kill more people per year than sharks. Bro, while the thought of a Coke machine probably doesn't fill anyone with sense of dread, vending machines are responsible for an average of 13 deaths per year.
And this is them when they're being moved and they're falling on top of people?
I presume so. I mean, it's more than 2.5 times as many as Jaws. Though I wouldn't have thought a movie about a killer vending machine would have be very exciting.
Lift the back of the truck up and hit
fires Cokes you. It's got to be falling on somebody, a vending machine. It's got. You know what it is? It's that person that they want their Coke. Yeah, they put in their coin. The Coke ain't come out. They've rattled the machine, ain't they? They've rocked the machine, and the machine has fallen over on them. I reckon it's got to be like that, innit?
Oh yeah,
It's got to be that.
that's definitely. But I'm thinking as well, like the people who are delivering them or taking them back for maintenance, etc., offloading them from the trucks and such. I can imagine how that could go wrong.
What a way to go, man, innit? What a way to go. Yeah, man. So, next up, Sean, jellyfish kill more people than sharks do.
Okay.
While sharks grab the headlines, jellyfish kill 8 times as many people every single year. Whilst they look harmless, it can be they're highly poisonous. We all know that about them. I think it's got to be the box jellyfish, but they cause a larger number of injuries as well than sharks.
Because I would say that there's definitely like more people are getting stung by jellyfish than are getting bitten by a shark.
100%. I can't stand to look at jellyfish. They go right through me. I don't have any other phobias. I just find them fucking weird.
I was wondering if that was some sort of transparent pun.
No. I like it. But yeah, I don't know what it is. They just look weird. And the fact that they cause so much pain, but they're just like,
I just stay out of the water, bro.
Huh?
I just stay out of the water. If they're like, people are like, oh, there's jellyfish. I'm like, yeah, I'm cool here.
Yeah, I've been to Spain with some of our mates and people have said there's jellyfish out there. I've sat on the beach and said, nah. And they've gone, all right, someone's gone out and then just got stung.
I've
not going out,
I've got
bro.
no sympathy.
Nah.
No sympathy.
It was Jordan that got stung on their leg. And they gave him some special liquid. No one pissed on it. They gave him a little vinegar thing. Vinegar, I don't know what it was, something, but it was okay. But I was like, no, I'm definitely not getting in. Anyway, deer are real man killers instead of sharks. When it comes to terrifying animals, sharks might be at the top of people's list in terms of kills, but they're far behind Bambis, who kill 130 people a year.
Right. Okay.
Bambi out there kicking some ass.
These are just probably hunters.
Antlers, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Imagine
just thinking
getting
like
those.
hunters going out, miss a shot, and they're like, oh, is it?
Is it? Whilst they're trying to reload.
See these guys?
See these, yeah? Yeah. These have unlimited ammo.
Should have bought a melee weapon, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, 130 people a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I'm
that's
going to
a
guess here that like 129 of those are somewhere in the States.
It's got to be in it. Yeah. Next up, Sean. Beds kill people. That's right. Nowhere in the world could be safer than your bed, right? Wrong.
What's this from? Suffocation or what's...
You're safer in open water, as we said. And also jellyfish. 450 people die every year falling out of bed in the US alone.
How high are the beds? Are we...
It's got to be top bunk, innit? It's top bunk.
Is it, you know, like those mezzanine beds when you don't have like those really small places where you don't have space, so they build like a little mezzanine where you like climb up the stairs and lie down. I understand if you were to fall out of one of those because you're like near the ceiling. Otherwise,
think about it though. Yeah, you're vulnerable. Yeah, you definitely not got any like protective gear on in bed unless that's how you get down. Trip over, hit your head on the corner of something.
What do you mean trip over? Wait, what? What? How did you just drop that like it was like a standard thing? Yeah, so I was like, I tripped over in bed the other day. I've never heard that before.
Man. They've got a bit right. So this sentence, if I read it right, should help us. So this isn't the number of people who die in their beds, because that number is obviously a lot higher, right? It's the number of people who die because of their beds, on their floors, depending on how you look at it. So really, it could be the floor could be the cause of death if you hit your head on the floor.
Okay.
But we're going to use the bed because they could trip out of the bed. I reckon it's a getting out of bed, feet stuck in the duvet. That's what it is. In fact, I wouldn't mind going like that. That's not the right way to go in it. Or oh no, oh bother, out. I like that.
It's not the worst way to go. But maybe it's people who have fallen out of their bed like whilst they're like kipping hard and like hit their head and just never woken up.
Yeah, I mean,
or like they've had like some sort of internal bleed or external bleed.
I've definitely headbutted a radiator in my sleep. I've woken up with a corner of the radiator in my temple because I've just moved and gone boom.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
Yeah. Survived it though. Get me. You got to be careful out there.
That's mad. I was going to ask you.
You can ask me if I survived. You need a seatbelt for your bed now. Right. So anyway, next, falling coconuts kill more people than sharks. That's right. Damn. If you head into tropical waters on your diving trip, it may or may not reassure you to know that you are more likely to be killed on the coconuts on those idyllic trees by falling and bashing your brains out than a shark biting your torso in half. Falling coconuts. Go on.
No, so swim shorts and like a bike helmet.
Swim shorts, bike helmet.
Shoulder pads.
Shoulder pads. Yeah, you need shoulder pads.
Probably wouldn't kill you though if it hit you on the shoulder, but wouldn't be fun.
I mean, what a way. I mean, to be fair, if you get hit on the shoulder and die, it's a bit of a whack. I think you kind of deserve it.
When you get to the pearly gates, you have to make something up in it. Yeah. It's a vending machine.
It's mad out here. Okay, I tripped out of bed.
My toe stuck in it.
Got my toe stuck in a duvet. Oh man. All right. Yeah, so falling coconuts cause 150 human deaths on average. That's 30 times more than sharks. There are very few things, in fact, that are less statistically likely to cause your death than a shark attack. Whether this information should make you less scared or sharks more scared of everything else in the world is hard to say, Sean.
It doesn't for me. I still like. That's why I haven't done surfing. I've done scuba diving, and I thought that I would not enjoy the open waters. But I think it's a bit different. You become part of the habitat. Yeah. Sitting duck as a surfer, just sitting on a board. I would just it'll be on loop in my head.
You think
theme tune of Jaws.
I've seen Jaws and I've seen Baywatch, and there weren't many shark things in Baywatch because I didn't. They could. Otherwise, you're rinsing it in it. But I do remember being scared. And there was a jellyfish thing on Baywatch though, where people kept getting stung by this one jellyfish. Acting on the jellyfish was phenomenal, bruv. I can keep a straight face the whole time, just bobbling in the sea. But it was. I think that might be why I'm scared of jellyfish. You know,
from Baywatch.
But watching the old school Baywatch.
Trauma. You just
PTSD, bro. Yeah. You know what, bro? This has been therapeutic. This episode.
Supposedly, I may have told you this before. As a baby, you only are afraid, or you have two phobias as a baby. One being the fear of falling over.
Okay.
Out of bed.
You can't trip out of bed.
Legit, bro. It's legit. And the second one are loud noises.
Yes.
Supposedly, so I don't know whether you can then unlearn those because they are kind of innate. Whereas anything else that you find yourself being afraid of, you can unlearn it.
So you're telling me to get over myself and unlearn it, basically.
Something like that, but I was trying to say it in a tactful way.
Yeah. We call that a 2-footed tackle with silk boots. Yeah, man, that's fascinating that kids are only scared of. No, it makes sense though. Loud noises, obviously, don't want to be around those. Falling over, you kind of want to be scared of that as a kid, innit? You don't want kids just like thinking it's fun to jump off a couch, like, or fall out of bed head first. Yeah. All right, cool. So, Sean, in summary, I'm going to give you more than 5. Wow, you guys sort of had the curtain there. Things more likely to kill you than a shark attack. And before I get into this, Sean, I just want to say, can we have, if your word comes up, can you just save the elation to the end? Is that all right? Okay. Save your joy.
Okay.
No round of applause, no whistle, no hooping and hollering. Or hollering and hooping, please, yeah? Right?
It's tense.
It's tense, isn't it? Things more likely to kill you than a shark attack. Jellyfish. Vending machines. Deer. Beds. Falling coconuts. Hot dogs. Mosquitoes. Roller coasters. Dogs. Lightning. Wasps. Airplanes. Bathtubs. Volcanoes. Your hot water tap. And hippos.
Yes, bro.
Hoop and holler, Sean. Holler and hoop.
All of the
hoop and hollering.
Hey, I'm really pleased. I'm going to be really smug for the rest of this.
Yeah. The rest of this episode. Oh, it's been a great episode. Well, Sean, lace up your Nike Air Smugs and enjoy the end of this episode. You get me, bro? It's been How to Kill an Hour. I've been Marcus Bronzy. You have been
Sean.
Make sure you find us on all socials at How to Kill an Hour. Also on TikTok, YouTube, if you want to see us. I'm Marcus Bronzy, MarcusBronzy everywhere as well. Where can we find you, Sean?
At the studio. At this exact time. Every week.
Every single time. It's been a good episode this week, innit?
It's been fun, man.
Yeah, man. I've got some more top 10 stuff that I want to hit you with on the next episode.
Okay.
Right?